Great game.
Good morning, JC. Let me tell you one of yours. What? Look at you growing up. You don't want to know for real? I tell you one. Ah, look at my baby grew up.
Today.
Let's go! When's team dinner? I'm starving. Come on, MP.
Yeah, it's time to play now.
Yes.
Crunch time, baby!
I see you doing work.
Like those kicks, MP?
Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at the Nets, and they've got the top spot of the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long. And checking out Washington, down 4 spots.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, you really have to give credit to the coaching staff. They did a great job preparing for the season. Now they're maximizing their talent, and wow, they've had just a terrific start.
They've caught everyone off guard. The question now is, how do you keep this going?
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Terrence Mann is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Sharp in its center, locking down the middle. And for Washington, C.J. McCollum is out there with MP. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Marvin Bagley. And it's Champagnie at power forward. With a healthy roster, the Nets got off to a good start last year, Richard.
Yeah, they were 9 and 10, playing good ball, but a few injuries, notably one to Cam Thomas, really shut down their season. And the Nets went 6 and 22 after the All-Star break.
And Brooklyn with possession here, following the bucket by the Wizards.
Thomas can be scary when he's getting points inside. That really rounds out his game.
And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They're getting their first look of the season at Brooklyn in this one.
Yeah, they beat this team in the season series last year. But what's that really saying? Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Oh, the power from Thomas, a well-built 2.
George for 3. Sharp grabs the miss. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Dimon. Now here's Thomas. They set the pick. From the arc. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. McCollum, pass to MP. With the crossover. Claxton with the block. Releases from 15. And there's another one for Brooklyn. Here are the Wizards now with the ball. They trail by 1. George passes to Champagnie. Back to George. Puts up a 3. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
MP testing out the extent of his range.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Thomas outside, still in the early stages of the season here, but some people are already talking about MVP and Rookie of the Year, Greg.
You know, I think it's a little early for that. I mean, those decisions are a long way off. But, you know, B.A., I guess it never hurts to take a peek.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Here's Thomas. And again, it's Brooklyn.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Washington has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. George for 3. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got his 3rd assist of the night.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Those who worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Brian?
Thank you, Allie. Here's Thomas. Following the three-pointer by Washington. Count the basket.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Wizards. On the wing, MP. And again, it's Washington.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Outside man. Pass to Dimon. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Thomas for 3. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Washington leading by 4. MP outside. Bagley, a screen on Thomas. MP, the pass to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
The Nets have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Here's Thomas. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot. Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Wizards. What a game from deep, making 5 trays. More 2K action in just a moment. And for the we'll go for a different look here. Bagley's checked in for Gill. Champagny comes in for George. MP's checked in for Kispert. And it's so Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Sharp, he's checked in for Wilson. Mann comes in for Williams. Cameron Thomas checked in for Whitehead. Dimon comes in for Bufkin. Now here's MP. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Clock at 4. Bagley finds George. There's the triple. Washington again can't hit. Nets trail by 9. On the floor for the Nets. Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Then there's Sharp. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Clowney in at the 4. Here's George. He's got 17. To the inside. Out to McCollum. George outside. The 3 is up. MP buries the triple.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Pass to Mann. And here's Thomas. All alone. And it's Bagley with a rebound.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Bagley sets a screen. Here's MP. They grab their own miss. 3-pointer. And again, Washington with a triple.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
Nets trail by 15. Thomas outside. Pass to Clowney. 1:11 left to play in the first half. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
George outside. To the paint. And Bagley gets it to go on the assist by MP. George has got 3 assists now in this one. 40 seconds left in the first half. Here's Thomas. And it's good from the elbow. Thomas has got 17 points.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Pass to MP. From outside the arc. And again, Washington with a triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Thomas for 3. The rebound by the Wizards. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
And so it's the Washington Wizards feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back after this.
Good to see you, and welcome. A lopsided game through, and we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king? And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Wizards. Thanks for tuning in.
And After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
They've got C.J. McCollum. He's out there with George. Marvin Bagley is out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Champagnie at the power forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Brian Keefe. Pass to Thomas. Now here's Sharp. George defending. Here's Claxton. Over to the left wing for three. Demon. Thomas outside. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple. Thomas has got 20 points.
Yeah, Thomas is overwhelming the defense with his energy, just attacking over and over again.
And here's MP from outside. And they get it back for three. McCollum drops in the three. And the Wizards lead by 18.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Pass to Thomas. Takes the three. And it's MP with a rebound. Washington has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Fires the three. On target from range. He has 29 now.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
For three, Demon. Washington with a rebound.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality. And that's something that we can learn from Europe. Back to you guys.
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams. It's George on the wing. 4-3. They get the rebound. Here's Bagley. Good D by Sharp.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Thomas. Rebounded by Champagnie. Washington leading by 19. MP looking around. For three. And again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Carrington, he's checked in for McCollum. And a change for the Nets. Williams is checked in. For Brooklyn, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Man, the pass to Williams. Sharp, a screen on Middleton. Here's Williams. Rebounded by Champagnie. Champagnie's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And MP's teammates appreciate this. He understands how valuable passing is to team chemistry, and he learned it quickly.
Pass to Man. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Now here's Claxton. Outside Man. Lets it go from deep. Here's Williams. And again, it's the Nets missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, free throws are so key in this league. It's good on MP figuring out how to get to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And Washington making a change here. George is checked in. And a change for the Nets. Clowney's checked in. Pass to Claxton. Outside man. Williams from long range. Sinks the tray. Williams has got 10 points in the game.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
George for three. Good! Another from three.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in.
He can hit from anywhere on the floor and go on unbelievable streaks, too. Like tonight, I mean, who does it better from distance?
On the wing, MP from behind the arc. And again, it's Washington with a three.
And what's working here? To make the next pass.
Here's Clowney. And the call will be against Nicholas Claxton. That's his first foul of the game. Washington making some changes. Kispert's checked in for Champagny. Johnson comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Koulibaly in for George. And here's Washington. He's checked in for Washington. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Clowney. Sharp comes in for Wilson. Mann, he's checked in for Williams. Dimon comes in for Bufkin. So on the floor for Brooklyn. Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Sharp out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Nick Claxton.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside. Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Pass to Dimon. Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true. Sheer effort from the young MP in close.
First free throw is good. George hits them both. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Thomas outside. Here's Dimon. Pass to Mann. And there's a pick. Jacks up a 3. Kispert grabs a miss. Washington leading by 23. George passes to Kispert. George outside. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
A minute 53 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Thomas. Claxton a screen on MP. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. And Claxton throws it down.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. George for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Wizards.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them. but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Washington. Nice move. And he lays it in. George has got 43 points.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Mann. Pass to Dimon. A deep three. Off the mark. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, let's send it over to the sidelines to Jennifer Quintana.
The win was impressive. 40-plus points in the win, another level entirely. When did you know you were in the zone?
Some nights it doesn't hit you until tip-off. There's always so much going on before a game. Logistics, prep, people hitting you up for tickets. Your mind really isn't free until the game starts. Then all that other stuff just kind of falls behind you. And then you actually get to lock in and do your thing. And that's what I did tonight. Sometimes that leads to 30 points. Other nights that's going to lead to 40 or 50. What I can tell you is that I'm going to keep getting mine, and we're going to keep winning more times than not. All I care about is winning, so that's what I'm focused on.
Keep it up, MP. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Over to you, BA.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Coming up next, the Timberwolves taking on the Wizards. For the Timberwolves, winning 7 of their last 10, and they aren't done. Fueled up and ready to charge forward toward another win here in this one. Wizards, Timberwolves, the NBA on TV, what a big game we've got tonight. These teams have been red hot.
Oh, Kev, they are both so confident right now. Tough to predict a game like this. Somebody's going to get knocked off stride tonight, and all I can tell you is I'm here for it.
And now Washington starting group. C.J. McCollum out there with George. Then it's Alexander Sarr. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's George in at the 4 slot. MP passes to Sarr. Outside, George. George with the screen on Edwards. Shot clock at 5. With the shot. And it's George missing. So for the Timberwolves, their last game a win against Dallas. Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. A three-pointer, no good. About 1 minute into the first quarter. In the corner, Middleton with it to the paint. Here's Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. And here is DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions keep their elite front court intact. In bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength, one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
You got it, making the commitment. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Back to MP. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
Minnesota's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Edwards with it. Now defended by Sarr. Randall no good.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
George passes to Middleton. Shoots it. Again, the Wizards score.
No question Middleton can produce. He puts in a big effort on offense, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Pass to McDaniels. Now it's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting. And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Edwards plays it up and banks it in. Edwards got 7. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Randall kicks to McDaniel. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Oh, Mr. McDaniels with the response. How competitive is this guy?
Right side, George. This one for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and defensively, boy, did they trust one another. Communicated well and just made it very difficult to get good looks in that one.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
Takes it inside. Reed the pass to DiVincenzo. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, exactly what DiVincenzo out here to do. Spread the floor.
It's George on the wing. Another miss by MP.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And here's MP for three. And it's George again missing.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this ends.
The free throw drops from McDaniel.
There is.
He's checked in for McDaniels. And then for Washington, Keyshawn George. He's checked in for Marvin Bagley. George comes in for Johnson. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Carlton Carrington. So for the Wizards, their last game, a win against the Brooklyn Nets. Joe Ingles is out there with Randall. Then it's Conley, and it's Clark in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Down low, here's Shannon. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, this is what you get when you run the offense through Conley, on time and on target.
On the wing, MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. George has got 13.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Randall kicks.
He hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
The 3 from MP. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Out to the wing. And Randall throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randall.
Wizards trail by 9. Right side George. Beyond the arc. That doesn't go either for George. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Shannon. It's hauled in by George.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
The 3 from George. Kept alive. And George kicks to Kispert. It's George on the wing. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Kispert.
Boy, tremendous finish by Kispert. When you come into the league just a little bit older, your frame is usually ready for play right away.
Here's Ingles. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from George. MP, no good.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Here's Conley from the Bengals. MP grabs the miss.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
To the middle. He's looking for Kispert and finds him, and it's good. 2 points. Kispert's got 8 points.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gates, but you can feel that rhythm building.
You know, Kispert is often labeled as a shooter, but DB has much more to his game.
There is no doubt, Kev. He moves the ball. He can attack a closeout. He's going to work very hard as a cutter. This is just a young man that plays the right way.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Teams changing it up here. And getting into the second part of November here, a quick glance at the power rankings. Let's see how everyone started out. Taking a look at New York. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
You know, right now for the Wizards, they've had a rocky start to the season. Moving down a little here in the middle of the rankings. Hopefully they can make some corrections here and get this thing moving.
Reed finds Conley. Reed with a screen for Conley. Hits the 3-point bomb. Conley's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
You have got to be aware of where Mike Conley is. He's so capable outside the arc.
Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And the well is running drive for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
For Washington, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And they shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
That free throw good from George. And he makes both free throws. 29 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now here's Conley. 9 points last game out. And Edwards launches it from deep. Off target from three-point range. Sarr with a screen on Reed. George passes to MP. Fires the three. MP showing the range. A competitive game so far. Timberwolves ahead, up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the Washington Wizards. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never throw the first chicken wing.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched, Kenny.
Well, and turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Their offense is flowing.
And that'll do it for halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. George is out there with McCollum. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Keyshawn George. And it's Sarr in at the center position. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Kevin, back to you.
Fills it up with the best. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. The Wizards haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. Doris, it's been fun watching Keyshawn George start his career. And he had quite the journey to get here.
He certainly did, considering he was born in Switzerland. His dad is from Canada, but his dad played pro in Europe. George plays for a club team in France and then goes to the U.S. for college. It's sort of been a meandering and diverse hoops education. Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
On the wing, George jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Randall with the bucket.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
On the wing, MP. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. McCullen's got 4 assists in the game. Randall outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Wizards trail by 5. MP passes to George. Lays it up off the glass. George has got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
Outside Edwards from downtown. Oh, Edwards, and look how far away he is.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
And Brian Keith wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Mike Conley's checked in for Minnesota. And a change for the Wizards. Carlton Carrington's checked in for McCullen. On the wing, MP. A three-pointer is right on target. George has got 28.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
Outside Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, you get a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Right side George from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And just a fantastic season a year ago in terms of his free throw shooting. 90% from the line.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. This guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
MP converting the tough bucket.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Conley the pass to Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
George sets a screen for George. Over Edwards. Miller grabs the miss.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
And the 3 ball is good.
That's his 3rd triple this half, and that's after hitting only 1 before that.
It's George on the wing. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the 3-point bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Well, you love to see the intensity from MP. Doesn't let the physical defense impede him in any way.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. And the 2nd free throw, good. And he makes all 3. Here's Shannon. And again, Minnesota with the triple. 5 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. 3-pointer. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Yeah, that is a timely 3-pointer there. They had to keep it within reach going into the 4th, and that shot allows them to do just that.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you... In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the benefit...
Getting ready to come in for Washington. Stars check in for Marvin Bagley. George comes in for Kispert. Chris Middleton's checked in for Koulibaly. And MP subbed in for Carlton Carrington. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Guarding off, and again for 3.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Here's Edwards from outside. Sarr pulls it down.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Stolen by McDaniels.
Outside Edwards. Now McDaniels. The three is off. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 3. Edwards puts in the 3.
I'll tell you, this team has not had an answer for Anthony Edwards. They shouldn't feel alone, though. He's put a lot of work on a lot of teams.
George sets a screen. Down it!
MP showing you early he can handle the pressure, folks.
Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown. Fourth, only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Edwards, the 10-foot jumper hits.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night. Alex Sarr, so much confidence for a guy who is so new to this league.
Edwards fires. Cleared away by George. Wizards trail by 4. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Sarr with a screen on it. MP and the 3 misses.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Oh, nice finish from Naz Reid. That's the kind of play that can give your team a spark.
No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
It drops.
How about the fearlessness of McCollum? Doesn't shy away from taking or making the big shots.
So they foul intentionally. Here's Edwards. Now Randall gets it to go. Down low.
That's about trusting your guy in the clutch. Julius Randle embracing a tough opportunity.
MP knocks down the 3.
And these are the moments he's worked for. MP delivering down the stretch.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Time call here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperate.
Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up missing both free throws.
It looks like he was a little tight on the line that time. Could have and should have closed it out.
Now George, it falls!
Yeah, terrific work in the 2-man game. Results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Here's Edwards. Raises up. And he misses the J. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
We're about ready to rock steady.
Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Top of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's free. Good, another from 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And it's a 4-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
McDaniels, a 3-pointer. Good.
Yeah, McDaniels really trying to become consistent with that jump shot.
Now, MP. And one action in this one. We're about 1 minute into overtime. The shot is good.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Lansler's a 3. Randall cleared away by George.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
And good. He hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. And down goes the 3.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
George fires. Connects again from distance.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but...
And again for 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record book.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
15 threes for MP, passing that record from Klay Thompson back in 2018, an all-time performance. Boy, how lucky are we?
Now Randall, and there's the dunk.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
And got it! Another basket.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
And when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, this has been a game for the ages. We're sitting here marveling at MP, and who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken.
Here's Reed. Takes the 3. McCollum there for the rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times, a valuable piece for this team. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Boy, critical trip to the line. He knocks him in and gives him a little cushion down the stretch.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're trailing by 6. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Back door.
Edwards with it. Randall, it's good.
Well, you see Julius Randle striking from wherever the defense concedes it. That's nicely done.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that should do it. No miracle comeback tonight, but boy, what a game, fellas.
Randall. The 3 doesn't go. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
And so it's the Wizards with the W. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
MP, you broke the 60-point barrier. You carried your team to victory. How? After all that, do you have the energy to stand here for an interview?
Wow, this feels good. Listen, Coach always says he makes us practice hard so that we got plenty in the tank when it counts. If they told us, hey, play another 48 right now, I promise you, I'd give them another 60-piece like it was warm-up.
You make it look easy. Well done tonight, MP.
Yeah, it was light work. Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
Ms. Harkin.
Thank you. Congratulations on this incredible record, MP. The most three-pointers ever made in a single game. When you made the shot to set the record, what went through your head?
Eyes on the rim. Are my shoulders squared up to the basket? Where's my release point? I know that's not glamorous, but what got me from being a nobody in Vermont to setting a record like this was never losing focus. Every single moment matters, you feel me? Can't let a single one slip away.
Amazing, thank you.
You're welcome.
MP,
Right here, MP.
I have a quick question right here.
Hey, my guy MP out here breaking the game, man. Look at all those threes you shot tonight. Hey, you know I'm gonna have to beat that record now. Man, congrats though, man. Enjoy this moment. So do I get a final cut on this show or what? I don't want the animators making me look goofy now.
Bro, for real, you're in.
Man, I've been watching anime since I was a little boy. It's gonna be so much fun, man.
Oh, y'all look so happy. Did y'all make it official?
Man, official as official gets.
I ain't signed no papers yet.
Stop playing with me, bro.
See, y'all a good fit, the three of y'all. I mean, you each got your different strengths, but y'all got a lot in common, too.
Oh, yeah, bro, we gotta let Tyrese know.
He probably already knows the way Dion be gossiping.
Oh, see, why Cat want to play me? I ain't even trying to steal y'all's thunder. But, yo, the gym is waiting on y'all, though. So, y'all still want to hoop, or you want to call Tyrese first?
Hoop, siempre. I'm warm, too, so it's on Cat.
I got my gear on, don't I?
Hey, let's go hoop.
Come on.
Let's go.
I see you, I see you. Switch. Work, baby, work. Get ready, man. Let's go, baby. Who's got Dylan? Go over it. Shut up, shut up. Watch the screen! Box out! Rebound! Shot! Shot! Focus, man. It's you. Hey, hey! Yo, set it up! Come to it! Hey, watch it, watch it, watch it! Ball up! Rebound! Keep going. Keep working. Coming in, coming in. Bust that. Stay in. Go, watch it. Over. Screen, 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 screen. Go. Go, man, go. Who's got Dylan? I got him, I got him. Oh. Hey, yo. There you go.
Good game, Cat.
You did your thing, MP. You gonna put all this in your little reality show now?
OMG, Cat, we get it. You're big. No, man, my show's doing big numbers.
You're not exactly on TV yet, though. Not like we're going.
Man, this ain't 1995. We getting our bags off the internet now. Oh, wait, you mad that I ain't put you on yet?
It would have killed you to send your boy an invite or something, especially now that we got something to promote.
Hey, you right. I'm gonna get you in on the schedule.
Okay.
But for real, hey, look, Cat, this anime thing is major for us. You get a big IP going, you can make a mint.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you bringing me in.
Hey, it's all love, brother. Me, you, and Tyrese, we making waves now.
Ooh, I like to hear that.
Hey, I'll chop it up with you later.
Say less.
up for dinner tonight?
What's up, bro?
We might take home one of the tickets from
using improper language or gestures, or entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please avoid any violations to these rules, committee reception, security, or arena staff members. Be a part of the special night at our next basketball game. Grab the towels and their ball fans to wave your Raptors to
And we welcome you to a special night of regular season hoops. This one counts as part of the NBA Cup. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And how about we check the numbers for R.J. Barrett?
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. They've got C.J. McCollum, Corey Kispert out there with Keyshawn George. Then it's MP, and it's Sarr in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Raptors, Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Grady Dick out there with Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Ingram in at the 3. And now about a third of the way into the season. You think it's too early to talk about awards, Grant?
You know, B.A., it depends on the award. If I'm being honest, MVP and Rookie of the Year, that's way too early. But you can begin to see the guys who are in the running for Most Improved or Sixth Man.
Let's take it to the sidelines where we've got some more on MP's big night.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in a game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
No doubt, sure was. Thanks for that.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Well, coaches love that hustle. Not only getting the extra possession, but then converting it.
Now here's Sarr. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. That one falls.
And defensively, you just cannot let Sarr get that ball inside.
And a series of injuries for Emmanuel Quickley last season, Tim, stalling his ascent.
Yeah, we're all hoping that's all behind him now because there is a lot I like about his game. The quickness, the deep shooting, the ability to take you off the dribble. No doubt, Emmanuel Quickley, a guy we have to watch.
An emerging player.
Absolutely.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight, you gotta like Sarr.
George against Dick. Here's Pirtle. He gets it in there.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's MP. An unbelievable high-scoring game. There's McCollum with the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling.
Quickly passes to Pirtle. Quickly outside. Pass to Dick. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Washington.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
And here's MP from outside. And again, Washington with a triple.
You can bet MP will make a lot of... will for his career.
Outside Ingram. Quickly passes to Barnes. And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, this is a tough choice here. You want to trust him as a coach, but that's his second early foul.
Chris Middleton's checked in for MP. Raptors with some changes. Mamukelashvili comes in for Pirtle, and Barrett subbed in for Barnes. Coulibaly, he's checked in for Washington. MP comes in for Sarr. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Well, with a window of opportunity opening in the East, the Raptors are trying to make inroads. After acquiring Brandon Ingram last season, he's finally out of the bubble wrap and providing that offensive punch that this team has needed. The goal is clear. Ingram said it himself. They're looking to get back into the playoffs in Toronto.
Love that confidence. Okay, Shams, thank you. Dick and Barrett are the 2 and the 3. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Oh, MP showing the big range.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Dick gets the bucket.
Nice idea by Grady Dick. I mean, he put the ball on the floor, and I think that'll open things up for him.
On the wing, MP. Middleton outside. Just 5 on the clock. The 15-footer. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Barrett passes to Quickly. Kicks it out to Barrett. Three-pointer. Rebound by Middleton. Wizards leading by 7. MP scanning the floor. George, a screen on Dick. George passes to George. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his first basket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there. That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
You know, as we watch Grady Dick, what stands out about his game, Tim?
Well, Brian, it's the way he moves off the ball. He will keep defenses occupied, cutting and coming off screens, and he has the size to get his shot off over even the most hotly contested defender.
Now here's MP. Give him 8. And that one's good. Middleton. Middleton's got 5 points.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to talk it over with his guys. They're getting their first look of the season at Washington in this one.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Scotty Barnes comes in for Barrett. And then for Washington, Sarr's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Corey Kispert subbed in for Coulibaly. Here's Quickly. Still no points. And that one is hammered home.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. George for 3. Buries it from 3. He's got 11.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Quickly finds Pirtle. Outside Dick. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
On the wing, MP. The 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Got it.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
And it's Washington with the ball. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Gets the 3 to fall. McCollum's got 9.
Well, you're talking about a guy who's about 40% from deep over the course of his career. C.J. McCollum has been doing this at a high level for a long time.
Stolen by MP. And George launches it from deep. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't. Not fall for him. And so it's Washington going into the break up 12. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Washington Wizards.
Offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
Yo, that being said, Shaq, you can't get complacent. Got to keep stepping on that gas pedal.
Fellas, what do you say we take a look now at the power rankings?
You know, right now, for the Wizards, they've had a few bright spots. Still looking for consistency, but it's hard to get a good read on teams this early.
Yeah, everybody's still in the feeling out process. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He was their offensive catalyst in the first half, working hard to get the whole team involved.
He is spreading it around so well all over the floor, the defense really can't take anything away.
And you might think the toughest picks were set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Checking out the group for Brian Keefe to start the second half. George out there with Kispert, then there's Sarr, then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's MP in at the 2. MP shot is good.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Barnes. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Here's Pirtle. Yep, count it. And that's now 10 points for Jakob Pirtle.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
For 3, George. Rebound, Toronto. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Good on the bucket. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
You know, Tim, both of Jakob Pirtle's parents played volleyball for the Austrian national team.
Yeah, he comes from an athletic family, and he certainly has a lot of agility for his size. And I think, in today's game, you need your big men to be able to move their feet.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 9-point game. Here's George. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Brady Dick picks one up.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Outside Dick. And here's Pirtle. He's got 10. Pass to quickly. The three. Sarr pulls it in.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Guys, back to you.
All for one. Allie, thanks for the report. George left side from downtown. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. George has got 8 points in the quarter.
He's always ready to take the shot. MP got it away quick.
Quickly passes to Ingram. Outside Dick, beyond the arc. No luck on that one. Washington leading by 12. George with it, now quickly defending. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, these teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense. Fourth, the Raptors.
And if you turn the ball over when you play this team, you're going to regret it. They just have a knack for knowing how to capitalize off other teams' mistakes.
Barrett checked in for Toronto. Carrington, he's checked in for Washington. And he drops the first. George hits them both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Raptors trail by 14. Quickly outside. Pass to Barrett. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
I like that mid-range game right there. Barrett taking advantage of what the defense is giving him.
Outside Carrington. It's George on the wing. Six on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Shot's good by Carrington.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
The Raptors have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Hurdle in the post. Guarded by Sarr. Stolen by Sarr. And stolen by Dick. They push it up 4 on 3. The 3 from Quickly. Sends it home from three-point land. Quickly's got 5 now.
A lot of confidence that time by Quickly, showing you he can play off the ball as well.
Here's MP. MP getting it done inside.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Quickly outside. Back to Barrett. Here's Dick. Whoa! Oh, my goodness! And he dunks it down.
Certainly he has the ability to take over games. Dick's doing it early in his career.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. George outside, over Dick. Hurdle grabs a miss. Hurdle's got his 6th rebound on the night. The 3, Barrett. His shot no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's Washington. They lead by 12. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Called by Darko Rajakovic. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Outside Ingram. Up top Dick. George defending. Outside Ingram. quickly outside. Shot clock at 6. Barnes a screen. Oh, off target from downtown. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Washington. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. He launches. Drains the triple. MP's got 15 points here in the second half.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
And here's Ingram from the arc. And again, Toronto no good.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
For 3, George. And it's Toronto with a rebound. To the middle. Here's Pirtle to stop the run. The shot won't fall. And George with some nice D. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
You know, I like to see that kind of toughness from a young player. MP willing to put his body on the line.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here for Washington. Bagley's checked in for Sarr. Chris Middleton comes in for George. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Kispert. And it's Carrington in for McCollum. Down low, Mobo. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. They'll pin that on Chris Middleton. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset. Those are the guys that you keep long term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Wizards.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Launches it. Rebound Toronto. To the inside. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Dick. From deep. Sinks it from distance. Here's Carrington. George with it. Let's go with a 3. Connects from downtown. George has got 37.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana. Take it away, Jennifer.
MP, your team needed your scoring night to win, and you delivered, passing the 20-point mark on the way to victory. Was that the game plan coming in, or did you see something that led to an adjustment?
More like this. It's both. Every time you come down the floor, the defense tells you what to do. Maybe you set the ball screen, maybe you space out the corner. If you're on a break, maybe you kick it out to the wing. Maybe it's pushing the ball yourself. What I'm trying to say is if you make the right choices, you're going to win games. And that's what you saw today.
Great choices then, MP. Way to go.
Thank you, JP.
Ryan, back to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks very much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
Breaking news in the association is MP is believed to have inked a six-figure deal with one of the top anime studios in Japan to create a TV show based on his life. Anime is very popular with today's NBA players, so it seems like a natural fit. Should be a very fun project.
We're good. Let's go. Right there. That's every time. Where you go, FP? Oh, that's automatic. Do something or what? Too easy. You can quit anytime. Let's go!
Stay focused on your workout.
Time to get in some work.
Let's get this started already. Good nice three. I'm gonna keep doing this. That's all you. That's all day.
Keep it going.
Hey, I'm gonna keep scoring.
Come on, MP.
Those kicks, MP.